Talons, to the fore! Stay with me.
On the flank. Move! I've been scaled. Fall back!
Sleep.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another World of Warcraft ASMR video. Dragonflight is finally here, and I have been having a great time leveling my druid, but that's not why we're here today. Today we are here to check out the Dracthyr evoker. Now, I did play a little bit of this starting experience back during the alpha, but I have not seen it with full cutscenes and everything yet, so I am excited to experience that for the first time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. Awaken Dracthyr. Only flashes of memory remain as you shake off what feels like an endless sleep. The Dracthyr before you is unresponsive, frozen in place by some unknown magic. You sense that within you lies the power to break your ally free. There may be others within the Kretch who are suspended in this stasis. It is your duty to awaken them.
What? Evoker, what has happened? Who did this to us? Something is very wrong here. We must find our wingmates. This way.
The Dracthyr are breaking free. Contain them.
Alright, let's break this guy out.
I remember obeying an order.
Alright, and these bones are brittle from the long decay of time. Have they been here for decades, centuries? Impossible to know. A faint hint lingers of the arcane magic that held Cathan in stasis. You feel a pang of loss. He was your friend. It does feel a little bit weird to be gliding without double jumping like I'm used to with the demon hunters.
How long were we held in stasis?
A very long time, by the look of our creche.
My head. All right. We need to get our bearings. What is your report?
Azurathel listens to your report. My memories are as broken as yours, but we cannot dwell on that now. We need to assess and make a plan.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
Hostiles have invaded, our people have been confined in magical stasis, and our creche seems to be collapsing. This is why we train. When in doubt, fall back to what you know. First things first, weapons, armor, supplies. Gather what you can find and get equipped while I marshal our forces. Then we will locate the Earth Warder. Surely an Eltharion can provide the answers we seek.
Stay true to your aware.
Let us begin.
Those constructs patrolling the crash are not animated by the Earth Warder's magic. We cannot allow there to be enemies in our midst. Destroy them to clear our path forward.
Remain
Gear up, Evoker. Then we rendezvous with the Earth Warder.
Neltharion can explain what has happened. I am certain of it.
So they are talking about Neltharion. That is actually the original name of Deathwing, if anyone didn't know that. Deathwing was once, before he went mad with old god corruption, he was once, a respected member of the dragon aspects. But yeah, so it appears that the...
If they will not sleep, then they must be destroyed.
So it appears that the Dracthyr are creations of Deathwing before he was Deathwing. Do I have to kill these two? Yeah. I love the little tail flip.
The Dracthyr are relics of a forgotten past. They have no place in Azeroth.
Well, that's not very nice. So it seems like the blue dragonflight are the ones who have imprisoned all of the Dracthyr, which kind of makes sense because they were put into like a magical stasis, and the blue dragonflight is in charge of magic. So, I'm pretty sure, basically, Deathwing had Malagos, who was the old blue dragon aspect, imprison the Dracthyr for some reason. I'm not sure what that reason is yet, and but I guess we will have to figure that out as we go. Let's go turn auto loot on. Okay, do I have to kill? No, I've already killed enough of the constructs. Let's just finish gathering these supplies. Oh. And tail flip. Okay, let's turn these quests in here. Those constructs were animated with blue dragonflight magic. The Earth Water would never have allowed this.
Diplomacy first.
Respect
When memory fails, fall back on your training.
the Dracthyr.
This gear is ancient and the food has turned to dust. It makes no sense. Those rations should have lasted a lifetime. Well, we will make do with what we have.
The obsidian wall.
Your skills are needed, Evoker. The crash is crumbling and we have few supplies. We must reach the passage out, but first, we have to get past this arcane barrier. In the chamber beyond, there are Dracthyr in need of aid. Tend to their wounds, destroy any foe who stands in your way. This may be the last time we walk these halls together. Make it count.
Stay true to your word. Cinder Thresh, can you bring down this barrier?
Zuri. Just the reinforcements I needed.
Have you found the Earth Warder?
No, he is not in this chamber. But there is a...
A different dragon.
Come forth, loyal servants of Malagos. Show no mercy to these aberrations.
Well, this should be fun. What do you remember, Zuri? Before the stasis?
Only fragments. A battle against a great foe. We claimed victory, I think. Though I fear we paid a terrible price for it.
We will find answers. But first, we need to get our people out of here.
By wing or by talon, we will see it done.
Alright, we just have to heal some of these allies and fight off some of these blue dragonflight servants.
I will offer your horns to Malagos!
Back to stasis with you!
Too far away.
Alright.
That dragon is going to collapse our only way out. We are bound by duty.
You healed our people. Well done. Now to deal with that dragon.
The obsidian orders stand proud.
That blue dragon will collapse this crash and trap us all. He claims to serve Malagos. That name is familiar, but why would any dragon want to keep us prisoner? Listen, we were trained to fight beside the dragons, not against them, but we have been left with no choice. Time to do what must be done, Evoker.
Anything for an ally.
We were trained to defend dragons, not to fight them. This feels wrong.
The Pizagos has left us no choice, Zuri. He means to destroy us. So today, we fight for each other. For all Dracthyr.
Well said, my friend.
The blue dragon flight will push you back in your place.
These updated dragon models look really cool.
You are out of time.
Go! The crash is collapsing!
Our training grounds are completely overgrown.
We will get that rubble cleared and make sure no Dracthyr is left behind, but first, we need to secure this area.
Cut the Chatakodethi. Hostiles.
You are an invoker. You are an evoker. The best of the best, an elite soldier who has mastered the skills of each of our Wurrens. I expect a lot of you. Your memories may be broken, but the might of dragons courses through your veins. Harness it. One of the most potent weapons is your breath attack. The fire within you becomes more powerful the longer you inhale. These insects swarming over our training grounds should make fine targets.
You have your orders.
Okay, I guess that's not in the line of sight. So that's a spell that we can kind of charge up on and then release. And is that not gonna go away? I guess not. We will just deal with that.
We are the shield of the Dracthyr.
That beacon ahead, I am certain it was not there before we were imprisoned. Spellcraft is not my forte, but I know arcane magic when I see it. The same magic used by the blue dragon in the crash. He said a name, Malagos. It sounds so familiar, but the Earthwarder's teaching feel distant, fragmented. If this Malagos put us into stasis, perhaps the arcane beacon was placed on his orders. Investigate the area and report back. Ensure the beacon cannot be used to call in enemy reinforcements.
Says the beacon pulses with magic. It may have been placed there to contain us, or to send a signal.
let's check out this beacon. So we saw some different threats.
I need to target something first.
Now let's go turn these in. Now I'm guessing as the Dracthyr evokers throughout the whole expansion will be uncovering more lore and history about the Dracthyr.
I'm ready. What do you need?
Good, you remember your training. Keep your head low and your lungs full.
Let's get back to training.
Respect must be earned.
Azurathel listens intently as you tell him what you witnessed. So there were beacons placed outside the other creches as well. Our allies are in peril. We must reach them.
The Dracthyr.
We have income.
Die, Dracthyr!
Emberthal!
Thank the Earth Warder. Her wisdom is needed.
What do you have to report?
I am heartened to see that so many escaped the war crash. My own Wern was not as fortunate. Emberthal stands in silence for a moment. There are other creches throughout the Reach filled with Dracthyr in peril. Strong wings will be needed to reach them. Focus, remember your training. Get a feel for the wind again. You must regain your strength and fly to the other creches. The time for rest is over.
Fair.
It is good to see you, Emberthal. But where is your Wern?
I awakened. The rest of my Dracthyr did not.
May their names be ever remembered.
May their names be ever remembered.
Alright, so we are going to go ahead and
Any new discoveries?
learn about our Dracthyr dragon riding soar ability. Let us begin your flight training with coasting. When you begin to soar, simply move forward as if you were gliding. The difference is that you pick up speed as you travel in the same direction. Try coasting through the rings. Okay.
Fair skies
So,
and strong
I have been
winds,
doing a
friend.
bit of dragon riding on my druid, so I'm a little bit familiar already with how to do this.
Shosh. I am
Okay,
fit.
diving is next. As you soar, tip your nose down. You will pick up speed as you dive. Turn your nose up before hitting the ground, and you will accelerate, burning off all of that energy you built up from your fall. See if you can hit all of these rings.
I believe in planning, not luck.
Did I miss one? I guess I did. There we go.
Let us begin.
When you are airborne, you might have noticed that you can occasionally surge forward or ascend skyward. These are limited boosts that can give you an extra burst of speed or gain more air time. Use them sparingly.
Diplomacy first.
And there we go. And that is the basics of both soar for the Dracthyr, and it's also basically how dragon riding works. Except with dragon riding, you get to unlock additional boosts boosts and stuff. But you know, maybe I'll do a bit of an exploration video of different parts of the Dragon Isles, and sort of showcase the dragon riding on my main character.
Any new discoveries?
You are getting the hang of this a lot faster than I was, but then you finish your evoker training. I was hoping to specialize as a diplomat.
Fair skies and strong winds, friend.
Practicing
Fair
soar.
skies and strong winds, evoker.
Alright, we can practice soaring for a little bit. And check out the different areas of the island here. So there's a big elemental area. Then there's, you know, more foresty areas over here. And I'm kind of running out of speed here. And I've used all my boosts. So we'll just swoop down this way. And hit the return button. Alright, that's good for now. Let us move on with the zone quest.
There is much to be done.
Time runs short, a storm approaches.
We will find out.
Your vision from the arcane beacon showed us that there are Dracthyr trapped within their creches. We cannot afford to lose any more of our people. Emberthal pauses, her brow furrowed. The healing wings are the finest medics in our ranks. They are creche lies within the caldera of the Menders. Cindrathrash knows the way. Leave no one behind, Evoker.
Dervishian, scout the creche of the Ebon Scales. Cindrathresh and the Evoker will seek the healing wings. Fly with caution, my friends. Dragons are watching.
Alright, let's go check this place out.
Neltharion would have our hides if he saw this mess.
Viridia leads the healing wings. If she's lost, I don't know what they will do without her.
Anything for an ally. The healing wings need us. Get moving. We have wounded. You call that a unicorn?
Look at all these wounded. There are more menders inside. We need to help them.
You have your orders.
Whatever toxin has infested this creche, it's potent enough to take down our best healers. That does not bode well for either one of us. No matter, Dracthyr are trapped inside. We are going in regardless of risk. Take a deep breath and follow me.
Let's get back. Viridia! Viridia? Are you here?
Alright, let's explore this poison cave. And we're gonna die.
I do not have a target.
Okay, we're at least gonna kill some of these bugs first.
Easy there, Syndra. Easy. We went in after you.
Shh. I know. You are as brave and foolish as ever. Let's have a look at you.
Good, you are awake. Viridia coughs to clear her throat. We need an evoker's skills right now.
Take care of yourself.
You recover quickly. Good. Those who escape my crash are healing, but others remain trapped inside. Rush in to save them, and I will have to just drag you out again. There are beetle nests scattered around the caldera. Their toxic glands might provide a way to counter the effects of that poison. I am in no shape to collect them myself. I must rely upon your skills, Evoker.
I hope for your quick return.
wilds surrounding this crash are home to Sithid. They are voracious insectoids, often territorial and aggressive. All these wounded would be easy prey for those beasts. I do not want them attacking our menders while they recover. Call their numbers while I look after Viridia. She is very brave.
You have your own. You should lie down, Viridia. You need to rest.
Nonsense. I am perfectly fine. Just hurry back with those toxin glands, Evoker.
Alright, let's go collect some toxin glands. And these are the Sithid beasts that we're gonna kill too. Oh, they look like praying mantises. And there's the beetles up there. Okay, we got 2 toxin glands so far. Alright, and that is all of them. So let us go back up here and turn that quest in.
Here to spar.
The Sithid were always formidable, but it seems during our stasis they have grown even larger and more threatening.
Anything for an ally.
Time runs short.
Be careful. not to
Good, these are just what I needed.
anything.
I will work on something to counter the toxin, and I will get back to you. I will get you back into the creche.
I have patience to
The toxicity in the creche nearly claimed us all. While the antidote is being prepared, I need you to seek out the wounded and heal them. Yes, even the blue Dracthyr. The healing wings do not stand idly by while others suffer.
Help others. Healing the Dracthyr. After they tried to subdue us?
There is strength in mercy, Syndra.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be healing all of our troops and also the blue Draconids. Because we are the good guys. And we do good guy stuff like that. Did I not get these 2 before?
There is much to be done.
I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I think it's really fun that this living flame ability, it like hurts enemies and heals allies at the same time. So you can do like the same. Oh, what the heck? I thought that is supposed to happen. Was I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to.
I offer you my aid.
Grow a bulb from the Emerald Dream at an ally's location after 2 seconds. Heal up to 3 injured allies. Okay, so it only works on up to 3 injured allies, and it forms at an ally's location. So, I guess that just means when I'm not selecting anybody, it'll just spawn at my own location. Or it should at least. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but, you know. It is what it is. Alright, let's heal some of these guys.
guard against chaos. Ours is a solemn burden.
You healed me and my soldiers when we would have kept you prisoner. These are not the deeds of an enemy.
Honor all dragons.
Cool, I guess we're best friends now. Let's see. And there we go.
I am proud.
Violence is not the only avenue to victory.
Look out for each other.
The antidote is ready. Use it to search the support crush for survivors. Work quickly. The effect will not last long, so you may have to reapply it. If any of my people yet draw breath, save them. And if they do not, I ask you to recover their horn signets, so that their names may be honored. While inside, perhaps you can find evidence of how this infestation came to be.
Stay, please, Evoker. Save all of my people that you can, and honor the memories of the fallen.
Oh, I guess I can update my armor and stuff. And here we go.
I cannot use that item yet.
Gotta just keep hitting the antidote, I guess. And it looks like we got one dead one here. I know it's probably better to actually use my spells, but I just spam that, like, claw swipe ability. Alright, let's put this back on its stand. Oh, that was close. Oh, there we go. I saved all those guys. And we've got another dead Dracthyr. Got that one. And there's one more over here, I guess. Gotta keep taking the antidote. And I'm just gonna run away from these guys.
That item is still recharging.
Or I guess I can't, because they're gonna keep attacking me. Oh, oops. I'm not sure how I feel about these like hold to charge abilities. I think Blizzard calls them like dynamic spells or dynamic abilities. I don't know. I think they're like a cool concept, but they seem a little bit buggy. Buggy. No pun intended. It just seems like there's a lot of ways that like if I start to charge this up and I start to walk, it cancels it. Or like if I'm still moving, I can't, like, I don't know. I guess it's just, it takes some skill and some getting used to make it work.
My duty.
None shall die or suffer if it is within my power to prevent it.
I have patience to see.
Thank you for rescuing those who could not be saved. Thank you for rescuing those who could be saved. Rethanash, Katrinasa, Tenazeth, I vow that the names of the fallen will be remembered.
Be careful not to break anything.
Evoker, you have my gratitude for aiding my Wern in our most desperate hour. After we regain our strength, the healing wings will rendezvous with the rest of our forces. Syndra tells me that Emberthal lost everyone from her Wern. I fear I have no magic that can heal such a wound. She may seem stoic, but Emberthal feels this loss deeply. Tell her I am on the way.
My people need time to recover before we can rendezvous with the others. And the Draconid, well, they are not known for their swiftness.
That's cool. It's like a little flight path where I'm the one doing the flying. Oh, we got Rathion and Abyssian over there, making their appearances.
The Ebon Scales are under siege by wild drakes, Terrasek, and elementals. I overheard the name Primalists.
Then our people are in even more danger than we thought. I am ready to serve.
I am relieved that Viridia lives. If what Devrishin says is true, we will have need of her talents in the battle to come.
Serve with honor.
Devrishin's report is troubling. An enemy force calling themselves the Primalists have invaded Storm Sunder Crater, pinning the Ebon Scales down at the siege crash. These intruders are summoning violent elementals and recruiting the vicious Terrasek to their cause. Azurtha will need your help at the crater. By wing or by talent, save our people. Once the Ebon Scales are safe, ask their commander to rendezvous with me. Be warned, Sarkareth can be prickly.
Fair Scott.
The Ebon Scales need our aid. To Storm Sunder Crater.
Have a look around.
Evoker, this place still has herds of Vorkin. I managed to round up a few of the more agreeable creatures that could be used as mounts for when your wings are tired. Remember how to ride? I was ordered to issue you one, as the Scale Commanders are ordering you all over the place. Take good care of it. Ooh, we're gonna go with the obsidian one.
These goods will serve you well.
That's neat. It's like a dragon horse. Alright, up, up, and away. And there we
Keep
are.
your talons sharp and your breath hot. Looks like we have a fight on our hands. What is your report?
Well, Evoker, I hope you are ready to get your talons dirty.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Proto-dragons flying in reinforcements, an elemental army being conjured on sight, Terrasek recruited into their ranks. Our enemy is efficient and dangerous. This operation must have some greater purpose. Why do these primalists seem so familiar? No time for that. Focus on the Dracthyr trapped on the other side of this crater. Tango with the Terrasek and conjured army are my quests.
The Dracthyr.
The Terrasek are unpredictable and wild, like primordial Draconid, if you will. Neltharion considered them to be little more than fodder. Targets for our training, but they are cunning hunters and deadly when encountered in packs. Should they gain elemental power from these primalists, they will become even more dangerous. We cannot let that happen. Thin their numbers.
The Obsidian Orders stand
These
proud.
primalists are summoning an army of elementals. We have to assume they mean to unleash them against our forces. Well, not on our watch. Rain fire upon them, Evoker. Burn those elementals from their reach. And take out their conjurers before they summon more.
Stay true to your Wern.
My memories are still clouded from stasis, but I am certain we have encountered these primalists before. Dervishin grits her fangs. It is no use. Trying to remember feels like chasing fragments of a dream. Perhaps you can fare better. Look for any clues as to what or who motivates these invaders.
I know we have faced an enemy like this before, but I only recall flashes, fragments.
Perhaps learning more about our foes will help us remember what happened.
Ooh, I like that spell. What is this one? Hover. We'll move that over there. So I guess we can just float in place for a little bit. It's kind of nice. Alright, now let's turn these quests in. Over here.
The Ebon Scales are up ahead.
We are bound by duty.
The enemy's ranks are growing. For every foe we strike down, 2 more take its place. Focus on the siege crash. We must aid the Ebon Scales.
The obsidian borders
Do not
stand
mourn
firm.
the loss of a few Terrasec. Where there is one, scores more lurk in the shadows.
Skies
Conjured
and strong
elementals
winds too.
may not be the most satisfying foe, but it does not feel good to stretch. But it does feel good to stretch our wings again.
Stay true to your word.
The Primalist speaks of unleashing a terrible storm. Could an even greater threat be locked away somewhere on the reach?
Fair skies and strong winds, friend.
We got past the Primalist incursion. Now we must reach the crash. Scale Commander Sarkareth is as tough as they come, and his word holds the line. But a dragon has the Ebon Scales pinned down. Time for us to join the fight. Take point, give the signal when we are in range of the dragon. We will hit it with everything we have. Watch out for ambushes. I have a bad feeling about
We
this.
need to grab that dragon's attention so the Ebon Scales can strike.
Get us close to the target and then give the signal, Evoker.
Alright, let's kill this dragon.
The order is given.
Attack!
Ebon Scales, strike as one.
These vermin sought to disrupt a ritual! They are unworthy of the dragon blood in their veins!
They mean nothing. Leave them. The elements have granted me the power I need. At long last, the mistress of the storm shall be free.
We wake up to find a hostile dragon in our creche, then fight off an elemental army at our doorstep. I want answers, Azurathel.
Answers will have to wait. The Primalists spoke of unleashing a great storm upon the world. We must stop them.
I have no time for pleasantries.
You fight well, Evoker, but we had this under control. The Ebon Scales look after our own.
Move along.
Now that the fight is done, you ask me to report to Emberthal. Does Azurathel expect me to follow her commands? I think not. The Ebon Scales answer only to the Earth Warder, and thus far, I have received no orders from Neltharion. Sarkareth glowers. Still, I am not blind to the threat that the Primalists represent. I am certain I have fought their kind before, and yet, we will rally to the grounds once my people have recovered. You are dismissed, Evoker.
Enough. Until the Earth Warder is found. My Warren takes orders only from me. Understood?
As you will, but stay alert. There are dragons circling above, possibly hostile.
This is certainly getting interesting. I wonder when Rathion and Abyssian or Ebenorn are gonna come into this.
Let us begin.
The Primalists empowered their leader in some kind of ritual. Tell me everything.
We will find our fate. These cultists speak of unleashing a storm.
The threat is greater than you know, young ones. We fear these primalists seek to release something ancient, something terrible.
Why should we trust you? Were you sent by the Earth Warder? Where is Neltharion?
Neltharion? It seems there is much you do not know.
I am Abyssian, and this is Rathion. We will answer all your questions in time. But we must join forces and strike now, or the enemy will prevail.
This is our home. The Dracthyr will defend it. We will fight beside you, but you do not give the orders here, dragons.
So be it.
Fine. But do try not to get in our way. After all, I know a thing or two about vanquishing ancient adversaries.
Alright, well, there they are. They're Ebenorn and Rathion. Or, I guess I should get used to calling him Abyssian. But, you know, Ebenorn. Abyssian, same guy.
There is much to be done.
If what these dragons say is true, then a great battle is upon us. We need you focused and strong, Evoker. Time to choose your battle specialization. Will you preserve your allies or devastate your enemies? To hone your combat skills to their sharpest, choose devastation. To maximize your healing potential, take the path of preservation. Either specialization will serve you well, and remember, you can change or adapt it later.
Serve with honor.
Devastation grants you Pyre, and this grants you Dream Breath. Do I want to go healer or DPS? Let's give Preservation a try. I went Devastation in the alpha, so let's give Preservation a try. Alright, I moved some stuff around there. Got my new abilities, and let's keep going. Excellent choice. Remember, you can reconsider your specialization and adjust abilities as needed, so long as you are not in the heat of battle.
Stay true.
Look there, across the reach. Primalist forces are converging on Froststone Vault. The storm they seek to unleash must be locked inside. Emberthal winces, wrestling with her broken memories. We fought this enemy before and won. Neltharion commanded that the vault be secured, but I cannot remember why. This is no time for contemplation. Rally with Sakareth and the Ebon Scales at the vault. Ensure the enemy does not breach it.
Dracthyr, do not let the Primalists breach Froststone Vault.
Get to the point.
Study their evoker. The Ebon Scales will put an end to this incursion.
Farewell.
So the Primalists want what's inside this vault. Sakareth narrows his eyes. Let them come. We will show them what the Dracthyr were born to do.
This vault holds our legacy. We will not let invaders claim it.
Jeez, there's a lot of enemies. I'm just gonna back away. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and alright. We are overrun. They're about to breach the vault. Where are those black dragons?
Mistress of the storm, the primal powers have risen to set you free.
The elements sing. They herald a new age for this world. Have you found my kin?
We know where they are imprisoned, Storm Eater.
Soon, their bonds will be broken. Ah, and what is this? The brood of Neltharion. I felt his demise reverberate through the earth, and reveled in it. Perhaps you wish to share his fate.
I had wished to become what he was meant to be. What he should have been.
You do not fathom what dragonkind was meant to be. But you will. Go. Tell them we will scour this world of the Titan's stain. Let the storm be the harbinger of our return.
Evoker, get moving!
Dang. She's pissed.
What do you have to report?
Storms are about to overwhelm us. We must evacuate. Save everyone you can and find those black dragons.
Fair Sky.
Retreat.
Go back! Help the wounded!
Pitiful pawns of Neltharion! Your master is dead, and you have been abandoned.
The Earth Warder, dead. And we stand alone.
I do not trust the words of an enemy. Rathian and Abyssian owe us answers.
My thanks. Your
Evoker,
aid
get
is
that dragon
unexpected
back on his
but
feet.
appreciated.
Until next time.
Thank you for healing me. I hope that we are earning one another's trust. The Storm Eater, I have never faced a dragon of such raw elemental power. If there are others like her... Wait, where is Abyssian? Did he survive? You must find him.
You have my thanks, Dracthyr. Now please, find...
Did the
Oh shit.
The Neltharion you knew fell long, long ago. It is a complicated tale.
Our legacy.
Over here.
should be enough. I thought I would be the one saving you. Dracthyr are formidable indeed.
Oh, did I pull some of those? Yeah, I did.
I am ready to serve.
I am relieved you made it out, but I cannot help but feel lost.
Stay true.
The storm unleashed by Razaketh is too powerful. We must evacuate the only home we've ever known. There is no longer an Earth warder to command us. For the first time, we are free to make our own choices, to find our own fate. Wherever you go in this new age, I hope you will find worthy allies. Tell them our story. As for me, I will stay here and look for survivors. Along the way, I may find answers about our past. May fortune favor us all.
Sir, get our people out of here, Evoker. I will stay behind and search for survivors. And answers.
Nostormo! Behold! The bronze aspect has come!
Children of Neltharion, hearken to me. Your time does not end today.
I refuse to bow to another aspect.
All lands, prepare to evacuate. The aspect will provide cover.
Ooh, I like Nostormo's updated model. I have seen it before in the beta, but watching him like interact with us is pretty cool.
Razaketh!
Nostormo. I am pleased that not all of the aspects have met a bitter end. Not yet. Tell your queen. I am coming for her. The storm's reckoning comes for you all!
The release of Razaketh heralds great danger for this world, just as your awakening heralds great change. The kingdoms of Azeroth must be warned. Go to them. Along the way, you may discover a new destiny of your own. Rathian, Abyssian, you are known to the peoples of this world. Guide the Dracthyr on their journey.
Yes, timeless one.
Report.
It was our destiny to be the finest soldiers of dragonkind. We pledged our lives to fight at Neltharian's side. Our lives, Evoker. And what was our vow worth to the aspects? Nothing. They locked us away like broken playthings. Well, we are not broken.
That will be all.
Sarkarath, my Warren will follow Rathian to the city called Stormwind. Come with us.
I am done taking orders. Our vow to serve the dragons is sundered, just as Neltharion broke his promises to us. Let the ebon scales be forgotten. We are now the sundered flame. We will claim the destiny that is ours by right.
His anger pushes him down a dark path. I dread the day we meet again. Not as friends, but as rivals on the field of battle.
Healing is my expertise.
I know what the aspect asks of us, but the healing wings cannot join you. We still have wounded, and these wingless draconid have grown attached to us. No, my word is not flying anywhere. suspect. Thank you for helping my people, Evoker. No, make that Sleepy Lizard. Thank you, Sleepy Lizard. I usually don't like saying my name in the dialogue because it sounds really stupid and out of place, but you know, whatever. I'll salute Scale Commander Viridia.
I hope for you, Viridia, you could come with us. With me. I'm sorry, dear friend. My Wan will remain in the Dragon Isles. If fate is kind, we will not be parted long. Fair skies and strong winds, Sinra.
We are the shield of the Dracthyr.
Rathian speaks of a group called the Alliance, noble folk who care for one another and defend this world. He has offered to introduce us to their leaders in a place called Stormwind. Come.
Fair skies.
Dark Talons, fall in! We have to leave the Reach. Lead the way, Abyssian. The warders will follow Rathian.
Children of Neltharion, you have awakened to face a shattered past and an uncertain future. Yet the threads of fate weave a new path to distant shores. The sands of time will speed your wings along the way. Tell the world of what you have witnessed, and warn them of the storm to come.
Behold, Stormwind, capital of the human kingdom and crown jewel of the Alliance. Ruled by a dear, dear friend who is sadly absent.
Impressive walls. This city could withstand attack by a formidable adversary. Perhaps even a dragon.
You have no idea. Now then, to make a proper entrance, pardon me while I assume a more recognizable form.
Ah, yes. The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed. I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms. I have been expecting you.
Ordinarily, such a flight would take considerably longer, but when the bronze aspect himself speeds you on your way, it allows one to make the journey in record time. Oh, the soldiers with the pointy weapons. Not to worry, merely a formality. I shall see about arranging an audience with the Lord Commander while you and Azurathel get your bearings. Thankfully, I wield considerable influence in this city.
The Black Dragon flight will be redeemed.
Respect must be earned.
Perhaps Rathian's influence isn't as considerable as he thinks, if this is the welcome he receives.
The Dracthyr.
Perhaps we should get an idea of this city if it is to be our new home. A scouting mission, if you will. Go see what this place has to offer. I will follow Rathian and attempt to help in any way I can. Try not to upset the locals any more than you must, though. I doubt many of them are used to seeing dragons walk among them. Meet up with us once you've gotten the lay of the land.
The obsidian warders stand.
Soldiers of Stormwind, allow me to...
Dracthyr, you were warned against making unannounced visits, especially when you bring company.
1,000 pardons, my dear spy master, but I come bearing the tidings of the dragon aspects for Lord Commander Turellian. As for the Dracthyr, you have my word that they will cause no harm. They have come seeking refuge, not conflict.
Their conduct will be on your head, Rathian. The Dracthyr have my leave to roam the city. But know this, SI-7 will be watching. Let them pass.
Mortals.
Alright, so it looks like we have to visit the auction house, the bank, the embassy, and the portal room. Okay, let's just grab a mount real quick. And we'll make it a dragon because why not? So let's go pop into the auction house. The bank is right here too. Then what are the other two? The portal room and the embassy. So we can visit the portal room real quick here. And then we'll fly over to the embassy. And up we go to the portal room. And here we go, up the stairs, up the ramp, and portal room. So let's just go back down here and head over to the embassy. And one of the nice things about being a Dracthyr is the fact that we can do dragon riding in, whatever zone we want. Although I don't think it would work in zones where flying doesn't work. So any zone you can fly in, I think you can do the dragon riding. Alright, we did that there. Oh, now I gotta wait. I guess we can just go run our way up to the keep. I kind of wish the quest where we got our skill would have unlocked flying as well, because, just hopping my way around the city. And up the stairs, and up the other stairs, and up more stairs. Okay, and they are over here. The Alliance has granted us asylum here in Stormwind. It sounds like quite an interesting place.
Stay true to your where.
I trust your tour of the city went well. No one threw any fruit at you, did they? I am told that happens sometimes. We know that happens from the Death Knight starting quest. At any rate, I just finished meeting with Lord Commander Turalian and his allies, and they have accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. Preparations are underway for a journey to your homeland. But where are my manners? We should have a chat with the others.
Never let your guard I am pleased that you have accepted our invitation to the Dragon Isles, Lord Commander.
During the dark days of the Cataclysm, the Aspects made great sacrifices to save our world. The Alliance will answer the call and stand together with Dragonkind once again.
Alexstrasza shall be most appreciative. Though she will insist that you do not bring any lingering conflicts to her shores.
You have my word that this will be an expedition, not a military maneuver. To honor our truce with the Horde, I have instructed the Explorers League to work in concert with the Reliquary.
Just think of all the ancient knowledge we can discover together.
The Dragon Isles is our home, not a place for outsiders to plunder. The Dracthyr will accompany the Alliance on this journey, but it will take time to build trust between us.
As a fellow soldier, I share your wariness, Azurathel.
Splendid! You two have found common ground already. Now then, let us begin preparations for our voyage. The Dragon Isles await.
There is much more to the Dragon Isles beyond the Forbidden Reach. I cannot wait for you to see it. Now then, I believe that diminutive archaeologist said something about putting together an expedition.
Pleased to meet you.
You turned every head in Stormwind with your arrival. No doubt some citizens were more amenable to your presence than others. In order to better commune with other races, we dragons adopt a mortal visage, not like the one you see before you. Not only does it put allies at ease, but it makes passing through doorways considerably less disruptive. Clearly the essence of dragonkind flows through the Dracthyr. I suspect you may share our ability to assume a visage. Walk with me.
Learn from the past. Look.
Choosing a visage is an important decision for a dragon. It should be no less meaningful to a Dracthyr. Needless to say, I am happy to share my expertise.
Until next time. A visage is an expression of how you want to be seen by others. Will you be friendly and approachable, or stern and intimidating? Certain of my kin chose the latter. As for myself, I settled on dashing and perilously handsome. The magic is within you, my friend. Look inside, and focus on a form that reflects how— Yes, that's it! The visage lies within you.
Alright. The visage form. We'll go ahead and equip the missing pieces of my armor set. There should be some boots here too. There we go. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the helmet. Not too bad. Alright.
Speak your mind.
Your visage suits you well. It is unlike any I have seen before. Perhaps when we learn more of your origins, we will understand why the Dracthyr visage differs from that of a dragon. But now we have an expedition to prepare for.
Every action has consequences.
Alright, so that's the... and then that one is for flying. Alright, well... that is where we will stop the video today, because the next quests that we pick up are the same quests I've already done in the pre-patch event video, though I believe I completed those on the Horde side. There's just the Alliance versions of the same quests, and then we get to head over to the Dragon Isles. But yeah, so that's interesting. I am curious to find out more about the Dracthyr. This was the entire Dracthyr race when it was announced. I was like, not super not super interested in them, but you know, as this game has progressed and as the expansion has come out and I have played, you know, through some of the quests on the Dragon Isles, I'm actually, you know, I actually have turned around on it. I think I do really like the Dracthyr a lot, and we'll see what their story has to give us. But anyway, until next time, guys, I'll see ya.